Hey there, Victorious Diamonds. I am so excited. It is August. Can you believe that? 1 month already into our seminar year, and we have a lot of wonderful things that we are going to accomplish this year. I'm claiming that. And you probably received a text message from me that said, we're going to be doing 300,000 Circle of Excellence. Oh my gosh, right? Linda Toupin gave me a challenge. She said, you know what? I want you to do Queen Quarter sales, which is $40,000 retail. And she said, also, I want you to do Queen Quarter sharing, which is 24 qualified team members. That means that they did at least $600 in orders in their first year. Their first month. And your unit needs to do $300,000 retail. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. When I first saw that, I wanted to throw up. I'm like, oh my gosh, how are we going to do that? But I have faith. I have faith. I have crazy faith. You know, look, this is my house. Yeah. So I want to show you something. Okay. This is how much I have faith. Look, can you see that? Faith is backwards. I guess I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. But, well, you can see that, right? Faith. I have crazy faith. I have faith that God is going to do everything He needs. But He needs us to do the work. And so what that work looks like is us getting down to business. Faith. Getting down to business. First things first is, what do you need? What do you need in your home? How much money do you need? What will make a difference for your family, right? That's the first thing. And then that's going to help you to give you motivation to do the work. I can inspire you all day long, but I can't give you motivation. And the motivation comes from that thing that gets you up in the middle of the night that makes you feel like, oh, I got to do this. I got to make a difference. And that burning desire, that's the motivation. What is your motivation? All right, so I know you thought about it. Now, the next thing is, well, how am I going to do this? Simple. Let's go back to the basics of Mary Kay. Booking, coaching, selling, sharing the opportunity, and follow up. That's it. That's it. And so you probably have seen the kitchen table event that Linda Toupin's talked about, right? And it's like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, right? All you have to do is 20 qualified parties. 20. And then Linda Toupin will come to your town. You just can't beat that. And I just want you to think just a little bit. Just kind of go with me on this, right? The thing about it is, a qualified party is basically, there's a couple things, but what I know specifically is $250 in sales. 3 to 7 women that's sitting around a kitchen table, and 2 people listening to the opportunity, right? And the opportunity can either be Linda Toupin's Choices CD, and you can go to www.lindatoupin.com up under resources and get the Choices CD, or they can listen to my hotline, and they do have to follow up with me, and then 2 bookings. Now, think about it like this. Just doing that in a quarter, that's $5,000. Now, I want you to take this a step further. We have a sales director. She's new, and her name is Kelsey. And actually, she came up with a way that by Christmas, if you wanted to, you could be a cruise driving sales director doing 40 parties in a quarter, which is $10,000. Now, that means that you had about $5,000 in your account. So if you did 40 parties, that's $5,000. I know. But if you did 20 parties, that's $2,500. So you see, you can find where you can fit, wherever you feel that it's going to be the best benefit for your family. And maybe you don't need that much money, but you can just do, whatever that's going to be applicable for you. But the thought of it is that when you do the work, then God can have something to work with. All right, so now here's the thing. Our unit, I have made the decision that we're going to be doing at least 40 parties. And I was saying 40 parties collectively in a quarter. And when we do that, it will allow us to be able to be qualified for the Chevy Cruise, because we're in requalification. We have to complete this by December. And then also, when we do that, it also will help us to be able to achieve what Linda has asked us to achieve, which is the 300,000 Circle of Excellence. So, I need your help, because I can't do all these parties by myself. I need you to do some parties for your family. And as a result, then we'll receive a reward. The difference between reward and goals. Rewards are things like the car, the trips, the diamonds, the tiara. Those are rewards. But it requires you to do the work. And those things are the goal. The goal is the 20 parties in a quarter or the 40 parties in a quarter. That is the goal. The goal becomes committing to your booking hour, committing to your coaching hour, committing to selling the product, committing to sharing the opportunity, and committing to follow up. Those are the goals. So you're going to be getting your newsletter, and in your newsletter, you're going to see a new hostess program, because I kind of thought that the one that we had may have been a little bit too much. So I'm going to make some adjustments. But you got to find a hostess program that you're going to be excited about, okay? Just as long as you make sure that they meet the qualifications for the kitchen table event. Pretty much just make sure that those are the things that they meet. And then you're also going to be getting some tips on how to coach your appointments. And then you're also going to be getting some selling tips and some sharing information. The 2 ways that we share is through the Choices CD and then also my hotline. And then follow-up. And that's basically giving customer service, because there's, so many different ways you can make money in Mary Kay. And we can't forget about reorders and providing the best customer service. So we can do this. We have about, 20-something more days left. I mean, I know that we can do it. All we have to do is just have faith and step out and really do what God has called us to do. I'm here for you, and if you need me, call me. Bye.